Hey, what's happening, man? It's your boy Dion checking in. Welcome you to the buffet. One thing about it, two things for sure. You can get good conversation and good motivation.
But see, that's the thing, though. You're willing to change. You're listening because you don't want to carry, the old you into a new relationship. You don't want to do that because you're gonna always end up with the same result. We're gonna all be single, and that's the thing that we just have to understand that we're not always right. Regardless of who you are, you're not always right. That person might not like something about you, and they just dealing with it because of how much they really care about you. And you just have to understand that you got to create peace. Just like she got to create peace, he got to create peace. And like one girl told me her number one rule was she didn't want to look like a fool to everybody else. And I said, you know what? Cool. Then I'll share everything that I do, whatever it is, so you don't get hit by something else. And that's the thing, like we got to put in the work for trust. Because, some of us are damaged through trust. Mm-hmm. And it's not like, and I get what y'all was saying about like not wanting to take in those bad, like past relationship baggage into the new one. But sometimes we still have to deal with those triggers, those triggers from other people.
I guess what I was saying was more of when I meet someone that can't even talk about it, we got a problem.
No, you said it the right way. It's just that we still have to deal with the triggers as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if that person is like you said though, if that person told you I have trust issues, okay, that if you go out at 11 o'clock at night and she blowing your phone up, guess what? You triggered her.
Might hit on something, man.
Because you're not picking up the phone. You're not trying to hear that right now. But she blowing up your phone. She texting you. You ain't answering. It's because you trigger her, and then you get mad and you call her insecure because she truly is doing something that she's been triggered by. She trying to make sure that man, that you ain't being the same man as it is. And I had to learn, I'm gonna be honest, I had to learn that too. Because I was like, I ain't out here doing nothing. She was like, yeah. But at the same time, if you ain't picking up your phone, something bad could have happened to you. You never know at that point. Even if she really cared about you, she would check up on you. Okay, you usually home by this time, but you ain't home by now. So what's really going on? And sometimes she just want to check up on you and see what you're doing. Oh, but I did want to say this, Mike. A lot of people say that, you was talking about a lot of people don't want to stand on the words of the Bible and everything. It's because people pick and choose what they want to learn, pick and choose what they stand on. And it makes me upset. I'm gonna go back to the scripture I was using. That goes back to saying how a man is supposed to treat a woman like this, this. And that's what women talk about all the time. This is how you're supposed to treat me, and according to the Bible. But when a man say, well, the Bible also says this is what you're supposed to do too. Oh, no, I ain't doing all that. What you mean? You gonna have me follow the rules and not you? You can't do that. That's a one-sided relationship problem. And also if you're talking about you're only gonna stand on certain rules of the Bible, but yet you go and get married, then you outside of the boundary of what the Bible is saying. Because the Bible said that you got to do all these things, and once you be married, then are you just gonna follow the ceremonial part and that's it? It goes out the window when you get in the car and drive off, or the honeymoon phase or the honeymoon day is over with. You just gonna go back to how you used to be. No, you got to understand that you can't pick and choose what you want to serve in the Bible. You got to be all in. Now, God give us grace when we mess up, and I truly believe at the end of the day, God is just saying, try. At the end of the day, try. You're not gonna get it all right. Otherwise, Jesus wouldn't have came down here. But if you just try, get your heart right for me. Get your everything up so you can join me in paradise. And that's why some people just fall by the wayside, is because they want to judge others but don't want to be judged. And we have to figure that out. You're not gonna be perfect. No man is perfect. If you walk on this earth, you're not perfect. You're gonna have some things that that you gotta go through, and that you're gonna not do everything according to the Bible, but you can at least try. Be the man of God, the woman of God that you need to be. And then another thing is, just like how all the women be like, man, why all the Instagram models and the slim, thick ones that don't got nothing be getting married? Well, why do men that cheat be getting married, and then be cheating in their relationship? Like if we was to really say it, you knew that man before you even got married.
There it is. There it is.
That's the point I've been trying to make for a very long time.
Yeah.
There it is. Denny Green boys. They are who we thought they were.
Yeah,
They are.
Off the hook, man.
Exactly. That's why you gotta understand that. That's why I don't know if y'all saw it, but my dad hit on some good points when I did that anniversary video. He said you got to know somebody before you get married to them. You got to really know that person. Because and then Tyler Perry came back and said, you need to see that person mad. You need to see that person, how they deal with certain situations. You need to see all that stuff and everything else. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to 1 Corinthians 13. Love is kind, love is patient, love does not envy, it don't do a lot of things, but at the end of the day, love never fails. If you really truly love that person and they love you the same way, it will never, ever fail. I don't care what problem comes along. I don't care what problem comes along, you're gonna deal with it together.
What you say?
Bro, we could have easily just summarized this whole conversation by being like, yo, it's too much conditional love going on here. Like, I seriously doubt our generation knows the true definition of unconditional love.
Exactly.
I seriously doubt it.
That I got, homie.
I seriously doubt it, man. Like,
if everybody wants, I don't want to give it, just like he said, bro. That's why people got them issues, bro. It ain't too many rules in the Bible you can really trip off. Don't kill, don't steal. Like, yo, those are basic principles. But people, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's like he said, people pick and choose, bro. Like, when they do something and they get in trouble, oh, everybody makes mistakes. But when somebody do something to you, oh, no. You got to render unto Caesar when it's, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to have mercy until it's their turn. And so that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the world is just, we can't even agree on what's wrong anymore. And that is a huge problem.
It's not black and white, as people say. It's not black and white anymore. It's more colors in there now.
It's a whole freaking rainbow at this point. No, but Dom, you were speaking to my soul earlier when you were talking about certain people going to situations saying, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm not going to do, things like that. Like, one thing I realized when I was deployed, when I was just laying up in the room one day, just staring at the top bunk, I came to the realization, like, look, I am that person that I said I wouldn't deal with. Like, I was that person that said, hey, I'm only going but this far. Like, if I see signs of this, I'm out of here. I was literally that person that I couldn't stand. So before I came back from deployment, I told myself, like, look, if you really want to build that family, if you really want to start that family that you've always wanted, that you said was going to make you happy, but you got to change. Like, you gotta one, you gotta heal, and two, you gotta be mature enough to hold yourself accountable. Like, hold yourself accountable for a lot of things and see yourself for who you really are versus who you want to be. And so that jump, that was a rough. That was a rough. What's the word I'm looking for? And that was a rough introspection section. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call them. I call them my little introspection sections. But it was rough. It was rough. I mean, it was necessary. And I couldn't think of a better time to do it than, overseas, away from everything, just me in the bunk, But yeah, man, like a lot of things came out of those sections, and I'm thankful for it. Yeah, you literally summed up exactly how I felt. Like, yo, I'm tired of getting hurt. I'm tired of doing this, that, and third. I'm never giving myself to another person to that extent. And if I didn't go through all that, I probably would have came back to the States, one, a worse person, and two, I would have messed around and hurt somebody else. And that's not what I'm trying to do at this point in life. Like, at this point, because no good karma comes from that. Like, hurt people, point blank, period. So definitely had to take that time overseas to legit heal from foolishness and legit forgive people for it. And I hate to say it, as I sit here before you, I still think there are people I haven't forgiven for real, that I'm gonna have to work on. I gotta do it, you know. So
yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm not perfect on that area too, because it's a lot of people that, you know, like I said on the last time, like, you know, like people know me. They know I'll go all the way around the world to help them, but they can't cross the street from me, and I still give them that grace. But then you stab me in the back, and I really cared about you. And now it's like I can say I forgive you all day, but I ain't gonna forget it. And I can't let you back into my space like that, because it's like you can't let a snake bite you twice and expect something different out of it. You can't. You really can't. And like I truly had to understand, like, you know, if I haven't let this go, or if I haven't let it truly go, like one of my cousins put it like this. He said, you truly forgive a person if they are sitting on the side of a road and they need help. Are you going to pass by them, or are you going to stop? And what if it's their family? And what if their wife, you know, the wife and kid is out there, or the wife and kid is out there. Like, you going to pass by them, or you going to stop and help? I was like, that's kind of deep. And you just gotta be able to forgive them. Like, okay, don't let nobody take your atmosphere from you either. You know, you shouldn't be changing your atmosphere if they step in the room. Okay, you know you still got some heat right there. You still know that, okay, I don't like you, but just deal with that. You gotta unpack that. And I do want to say, man, I congratulate you on that, because on, you know, trying to fix yourself as you was going away, because that's deep. That says a lot about you as a person. And like we all have to come to that conclusion. That's why I told y'all 2020 was all about fixing Zay. Like, at the end of the day, I had to get back to my foundation so I can build up a lot more. And I had to realize that I'm sometimes that problem. If the same thing keep on happening over and over again, then you can't point the finger no more. You gotta point at yourself and say, what am I doing wrong? You know, it hurts to look at that mirror of all the guilt and everything else, but you gotta look at it and deal with it, and just go ahead and make sure that you don't take it to the next person. I had to seriously do that in 2020. Like I wrote this on Facebook where I said, God, you know, I feel like I've been walking through fire, but my eyes is on you. And as I walk through the fire, you're chiseling off things that hinder me from moving forward. And that's what it is, you know. And God was saying to me, like, I'm making you a diamond. You're gonna be more valuable to me. Most people ain't gonna understand your value, but you gotta walk through this fire to get to, because you got some things you gotta deal with. You gotta fix all the pride and all that kind of stuff. You gotta let all this stuff go. But as you walking through through the fire, you gotta put your eyes on me. Don't worry about what's going on around you. Put your eyes on me. And like I said, man, we all are growing out here, and that's what we're supposed to do. If you're still the same person as you were last year, and you this year, and you still the same person, you're wrong. Something's supposed to change. Mindset change, life change, something. You cannot, bank account change. Something have to change. You know, you might be focusing on more money. Like, man, I ain't got no money. But did your mindset change? Did your attitude towards things change? Or do you know how to deal with situations now? You gotta make a change.
Right. Now that's one thing I love about this group, man. Like literally everybody in the midst of I said this last time we talked, in the midst of a pandemic and one of the worst years that a lot of people have seen, somehow, some way, everybody in this group found a way to improve in some aspect of their life, man. I can literally run down everybody's accomplishments that everybody either accomplished in 2020 or came into 2021 beasting, you know, like, and it wasn't like some small stuff, like little tweaks here and there. Everybody made significant leaps in 2020. So it's good to be surrounded by people who are not just sitting around twiddling their thumb. Like you are the company you keep. So I'm thankful to have the company that I do. I appreciate y'all to the utmost, and I hold y'all in high regard because of that, man. Because like I know if I slip, if I lack, y'all going to call me out on that, and a lot of people don't have those people in their lives telling them, hey, you fix this, or hey, or encouraging them like, hey, you can do this, you can be that, or speaking things to exist. I know, especially between the three of us, I have individual conversations with you two. Usually, anytime we come up with an idea, we move out on that joint. It's like, what you waiting on? Hey, Mike, hey, I'm trying to do this. What you waiting on? Or I'm coming to y'all like, hey, I'm trying to do this. And say, all right, well, what you waiting on? Like, that's usually the conversation. Like, it's very few times where we just talking just to hear ourselves talk. Like, some kind of epiphany comes out of it. Something, some way ahead comes from those conversations. So I appreciate y'all for that. But yeah, it's low key getting kind of. I'm tired. We're gonna go and wrap this up. Great conversation. Side dish Sunday. I like it. Another one for the archives. Another one for the archives, man. Always a pleasure talking with y'all. Before we go, Zay, you got any shout outs, anything you want to tell the people?
So I just wanted to say, you know, if you pray for something, be prepared for the process that goes with it. If you pray about a certain life, make sure you're ready to go through the process, because God is always going to take you through the process before he gives you what you want. And then there always going to be a test to see, are you ready for that? Are you ready for that next level? Are you ready to go into it? And you got to be thankful if you pass, but if you don't, he's going to keep on taking you through the process, because he is truly trying to get you ready for that next level. So make sure, I say all that again to say, make sure that whatever you pray for, you ready to deal with the process.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful word. For sure. Damo the Don. What you got for the people?
I don't know, man. How do I come behind y'all? I would say that character is displayed in public, but is tested in private.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say,
come on,
do your best to try and
say that one more time for the people in the back.
Oh, character is displayed in public, but is tested in private. You know, so and that applies for myself too. So it's important to try and maintain and stick to your core values, like we were saying earlier, and refine them. You know what I mean? We're going to make mistakes along the way, but make a conscious decision that this is what I'm going to stand on and become, and try and better that daily. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to put any, you know what I mean? People generally don't steal in front of your face, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's when you slip about that room, they're like, let me get that. They wait till you ain't around, blah, blah, blah. That's when the test comes, you know what I mean? So, you know, let's try and stick and stand on what we stand on, and try and refine that daily. You know what I mean? Myself included, man. That's about all I can say. You know what I mean?
Man, that's good, bro.
Nah, I'm coming behind the deacon and the Professor Zay over here, man. You know,
man, look, I'm not even going to try to say anything profound and deep after what y'all just did. So I'm just going to shout out. I'm just going to shout out the clothing lines. Of course, support Black colleges. Y'all see the hoodie. Support Black colleges. Support HBCUs. The shout outs to the Black Onion. She did the shirt. She did the painting in the back. Shout out to my boy Action Graphics. We out here. He did the head educated Aggie. Because that's what 4 out of the 6 members of the buffet are. Salute to Alabama A&M. That's my second favorite college.
There you go.
Bulldogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
MEAC and the SWAC. Hey, it's HBC Unity.
Come on.
That's it.
It is HBCU Unity.
Exactly.
Man, love y'all boys, man. Y'all my brothers. And of course, y'all know how I end this thing, man. Y'all motivate me, so I gotta motivate y'all back. Keep these positive vibes going. Side dish Sunday. Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to the squad. We out here, man. Couldn't make it possible without y'all. For sure.
Sure.
Take care.
All right, man. Y'all be safe, bro.
Hey, man. Y'all take care. Y'all be easy.